Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's topic, we're going to talk about how can we manage FOMO, fear of missing out. In the past few days, a few of our close friends, they've upgraded on a few gadgets here and there, and I feel so left out.
Yeah, I do have that.
You feel the same way?
Yes, of course.
So I guess usually we talk about a lot of things when it comes to money, how we go about doing things and where we at in order for us to achieve FIRE. Yeah, this is just our little update.
Yep.
Our vlog, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sure I'm not the only one. Like, you go first. Like, how do you feel? So
Well, it's whenever our close friends, they have, I have this new car, I bought a new car, but your car's still good. Or I change a house, but your house is still good.
or they bought a house, or they're about to go buy a house. So I feel a bit so left out. I'm like, oh, everyone seems to be going up.
And then they go to international holiday, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All these experience or like a big step of your life.
Yeah.
Of course, you feel sad. Like, oh, everyone is going forward, and it seems like we're just stuck there.
We're the one that's stuck. It feels like we're not moving anywhere.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. We feel like we're not going anywhere. But then, how can I personally manage it? Is I justify it. Okay, I spend more time with my kid. You don't. That's how I don't work full time. You do.
So I'll give you an example. For us, we don't. Well, I work, but you don't really work full time.
Yeah.
So obviously because of that, the lifestyle obviously going to be different.
Yes.
Like our income would be different versus a full time people. You know, two income earner versus 1.25.
Well, but then we have the passive income from properties too.
Correct.
But actually, we do have 2 full-time income.
Yeah.
We do, but then, and for me, I will set our priority is for us to
achieve FIRE,
save it for long term, invest in ETF, or find other passive income or side hustle. We'll use capital to generate more money. That's me. And then when I look at our close friends, they not even paying off the house and then buy a new car. And it's not our goal. I cannot really compare. That's how I see it. I cannot compare the living standard to our living standard because our goal is different to their goal. And what we think is luxury, they don't seem to see it's luxury. Maybe it's just a necessity or just usual item.
So for me, it's actually a lot more on the toys. Yeah. There's a few people that I know of, like say they upgrading on their vehicle.
Yep.
Now, a vehicle purchase, especially when you upgrade or buying a brand new, wow, that factor in
that empowering moment or the psychology.
Wow.
Okay, I deserve it. And the other point I told you, like I just got the news yesterday, and I told him, and I said, hey, Ronnie, they're a lot, not a lot, they're at least 5 or 6 years old at minimum.
Yep.
And then, the expenses is not as much as well compared to us who have 2 kids. So it's different, right?
I didn't calculate like what is the income. 2 income and only have 1 child.
Yeah.
And they won't only rely on work, let's say.
Yes.
I suppose during that, they usually when they work both full time, then they don't have any other investment. Of course, you're bound to have a lot of this money surpluses, let's say.
Yes.
If you're lucky. For them, and then what was it? Did you mention that they bought it in finance?
Yeah, they bought it in finance.
For us, it's like, I can actually buy the car, but I don't want to go on finance, and I can buy the car cash. But I choose not to because I know buying a car on finance does not make sense in the long term, and it depreciates in value, and it does not provide me any cash flow. So, like a typical car that they purchase is within that $100,000, let's say.
Yeah.
80,
and
90.
funny thing is, we made a video about how much you should spend on your car based on your income. let's assume they're frugal life. They should
They're
make
not.
$1 million. No, they're not. They should make $1 million a year in
annual income.
Yeah,
If you're going to buy a car that is worth $100,000,
Yeah.
you should be already a millionaire.
Yeah.
At least.
But these days cars are just crazy, the price in Australia, everywhere in the world. And
Yeah.
even they're not through their like usual life, about 20% as I remember. So 20% of it is what? I don't know. 500, half a mil.
So,
Half a mil is their income.
and then from there I was like, wow, they're upgrading on a car, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with your car.
Yes,
Why do you need an upgrade? Why do you need an
know.
upgrade? Oh, is it because the badge thing?
No, and actually another thing I feel is a bit weird and feel lonely as well.
Yeah, we feel a bit weird because we're
yeah.
driving a very old car. How old is this car that we're driving?
14 years.
14 years. And the paint started deteriorating. And
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with the engine. Like, I don't want to just upgrade a car just for the sake of upgrading.
Everyone is upgrading.
Yeah, following, I guess, with the neighbors or following.
It's FOMO.
Yeah, but at the same time, when I hear that, it's like, I feel so FOMO.
Yeah.
I want to upgrade cars.
I don't know. I feel lonely. I can't talk to people like, oh, I don't buy finance. That you should save it in
Yeah.
cash. I think.
How about paying off your mortgage instead?
Yes, I don't know. I couldn't talk to anyone like that except you.
Yeah.
Can't.
Like if the fact that they bought it on finance alone, sort of like, oh, so let's say if you buy it for 80,000, I'm sure at the end or at the wash up at the end of the term,
Yep.
it's possibly be about 90 to 100,000. Like if it's an 80,000 car over the span of what, maybe 5 years or so. There's that side, and then, sorry guys if it's a bit too dark.
It's very dark. We'll see what happens.
But yeah, that's the idea of me paying more on a vehicle that depreciates in value,
Yeah.
and it does not provide me a cash flow. In fact, it's costing me more over the term.
We'll buy finance only if I can rent it out and generate income. If I'm a car
And if it's
rental
more,
company.
if it's
Yes.
more than what I'm paying,
Yeah, then I will on a finance. But this you can't really guarantee it, and it's personal use.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's not tax. I don't think it's tax deductible because they both are PAYG.
Yep.
It's not tax deductible, so it's a luxury personal item for
It's
them.
a luxury toy.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
they deserve it. They work very hard.
yeah, I suppose. But for me, it's like the math side of it. It does not make any sense. Okay, then.
No.
Like for us, if we're thinking of buying a car, buying a brand new car, or any cars, any upgrade on our vehicle, I'm gonna buy it in cash.
Yes.
Number one. Number two is like, no way I'm probably gonna pay that amount of money on cash on a car. I think that's the other thing why people buying it in finance is because they can't see the bigger picture, but they only see the weekly repayment or
Yes.
monthly repayment or so. Let's say $10,000 down, and whatever it is per week. That's what they focus on. Versus me, it's like this car dollar figure today is 80, but if you're on a finance, it will be 90. No.
But then when you sell it,
It'll
become
be
50.
down. So yeah, you gotta take that consideration. Let's see. That's how I justify it.
Yeah.
How do you justify it?
A car is a car. Yes, it's a status symbol. I feel, but I don't know. I don't really. When you drive a nice car, people look at you. Wow, you make it. You earn it. You can afford it.
Only for a glimpse of maybe 5 seconds.
And then you
Maybe
try
a
to
minute.
impress to people you don't really know.
On the street, in the same
and
traffic
then,
light.
And then back, go home, and then you're having 2-minute noodle. Is it really worth it?
The fact that you're stressing out, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta make that repayment.
I have to make the repayment. I can't maintain the car. I can't put it in service. Sometimes we saw some luxury European car on the road. You have all these dents or accident in your car, and you're not even fixing it.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a few occasions of that. And then there's also other people that, like, I guess that drives, I guess this luxury car, call it luxury tax. They always complain about the services.
Oh, yeah.
like, oh, my
you should
tire,
know
this
it.
happened, that happened, oh, it cost me more.
Yeah.
Well, you did buy an expensive car,
Yeah.
and of course the maintenance is going to be a little bit more compared to.
Oh, it's not little. It's like double, right? I think it's
Yep.
double of the price.
So yeah, like those things to take in consideration as well. Great that you can probably buy it. You can, I guess, rave to your friends and to your mates. But can you really afford it?
And then when you fill up the fill, you have to use the expensive fill.
Now, like for us, it's the other way around. Like when yes, I can afford it. Yes, I've got the cash. But do we really need it?
Yeah.
Like I'm only eyeing on like one or two type of vehicles that I've got in mind. But every time we hit that jackpot number,
We just put it in the market.
I would rather spend it somewhere where it actually can generate an income, maybe generating more and more and more, versus just spending it in one lump sum on a vehicle that is going
It's the
down.
opportunity cost. So if one day you find that let's say $100,000, you can just burn it.
That's what it feels like.
Yes, if you can just burn it and you don't feel anything, then you can buy it. That's
For us, it's like, no, that
Don't
can grow.
burn it.
That can grow. What are you doing?
I'll plan it.
So now, I think that's wrap up. As in, we do feel the FOMO feeling when we actually see other people, and I'm sure if you're going to your journey of creating wealth, you probably
You will see a lot of that in comparison. When you see your friends, close friends and family upgrading, traveling and all this, and you feel, I'm so low, why is that?
I can't
But just
afford
don't
it.
forget your goal. Just
Yeah.
talk to people. I think talk to people that with a similar goal or mindset with you. And don't get tempted by
It's
the
that-
luxury.
Yeah, the feeling.
You deserve it, but not yet. You deserve it
So,
at the end of the journey.
anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys, on how we go about dealing with
FOMO.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and
See you next time.
bye.